Hey guys, it's me Ram here, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at the SpeedCubeShop Cosmic HuaMeng YS3M Magic Clothes UV Coated Ball Core version. What have cubing names gotten to? Now my current main 3x3 is the Cosmic Setup Super RS3M Ball Core, and as you guys saw in this video right here, I gave a lot of positive feedback about it and so have a lot of other fast cubers. However, most people who actually switched to a Super RS3M switched away from that cube pretty quickly to a YS3M, so it seems like this cube is like a direct upgrade to the Super RS3M. Now I know that MoYu has released the YS3M WR M V9 and I do have that one coming soon. However, I'm still super excited to check this out because it seems like it's a direct upgrade from my current main 3x3 and I feel like it could work out as a main for me. Anyways, as always, I'd like to give SpeedCubeShop a massive thank you for sending me this puzzle to test out. If you want to buy this cube or any other SpeedCube, be sure to get it at SpeedCubeShop and use the discount code RAM for 5% off your order, as well as a shout out at the end of my latest video. Alright then, let's just go ahead and finally take a look at this cube. The box actually looks super shiny, which is kind of cool. It reminds me of the GAN 11M Pro box, and let's just go ahead and open it up. Ooh, here we have Yusheng. Bro got the riz, I see. Yeah, it seems like he's designed the cube and MoYu has been putting his face everywhere about it, which is kind of cool because, you know, it's nice to have a cube designed by the world record holder. Anyways, inside here we just have the cube in the box and we have this accessories box, which I will take a look at later. From the outside, this cube actually looks quite shiny. I haven't even opened it up and it's in its plastic wrap. However, I do see like the glossy finish. Anyway, let's just go ahead and open it up right now. Okay, yep, this box's design is kind of weird, but yeah, I don't know if I broke it or not, but who cares? We are into the cube now, so let's just go ahead and open it up. Alright, so the finish is actually really glossy. It reminds me of GAN's UV coating obviously, so yep, let's just go ahead and get into first turns. Alright, so right out of the box, as you guys might be able to see, this cube is actually completely drenched in lube, so I'm just gonna go ahead and wipe this down. Alright, I just went ahead and wiped this cube down, and overall, out of the box, I absolutely love the feeling of this. It doesn't feel anything like the Super RS3M, which feels a lot more clacky. However, it doesn't really feel like any other MoYu cube either. It feels completely unique and much softer. Yeah, overall, out of the box, I am absolutely blown away with how this cube feels. If I could get used to its performance and speed and everything, I feel like this could work out as a main for me. Now, people have actually been comparing the Magic Clothes version of the YS3M to like GAN's UV coating, and like honestly it does feel pretty similar. Maybe GAN's is a little bit more frictiony, if that makes sense, but overall it's not that big of a difference. But yeah, outer feel aside, this is some of my favorite turning I've ever felt on a cube. The speed is not too fast, however it is by no means slow, and overall the feeling is just amazingly soft and something that I really like. Anyways, I reckon we should take a quick look at the corner cutting of this puzzle. As always, the tensions are kind of tight for my standards, but that doesn't really matter. Let's just take a look. Yeah, actually corner cutting is surprisingly good for these kind of tight tensions. It goes like all the way ahead. However, it does take more effort than some other cubes, and reverse isn't like the best right now. It's not bad, however it could definitely be improved. Yeah, honestly this is kind of surprising. I feel like this is the first time ever that these kind of tight tensions might actually work for my turning style on a cube, and overall I'm excited to try this out because I'm not getting that many lockups or catches on this cube while turning fast. You guys know what we're doing next right now. Let's just go ahead and give this cube a quick solve and see how it performs. Alright then, this looks pretty alright. Let's just go ahead and begin. 10.75 seconds, that's not too bad considering there were a few mistakes in that solve, but overall yeah, this cube is great. Obviously there are absolutely no signs of pops or corner twists, and the cool thing is, even though these tensions are kind of tighter than what I'm used to, I feel like I can definitely get used to them and I won't really need to loosen up this puzzle too much. Anyways, this HuaMeng accessories box looks kind of new, so I guess let's just go ahead and open it up and take a look at it. Here we have this giant pamphlet telling you how to solve a cube, I guess. This shows you how the box works or the cube works, I don't really know honestly. And then inside we have a ton of tools. We have your typical MoYu screwdriver. We have this, and I don't really know what it does. We have like the maglev compression tool, which compresses the cube. We have this again, which is the same as this. And finally we have this little thing. So yeah, I'm actually really excited to continue to break in this Cosmic Cube and keep solving on it and see whether it works out as a potential main for me. The feeling of this puzzle is absolutely incredible, and being a Cosmic Cube, I know it will actually improve more and more after break-in. So yes, I will continue to solve on this puzzle, and I'll let you guys know my final thoughts on this cube in the next segment of this video. See ya! So hey guys, it's been over a month since I first filmed that part. I haven't gotten any time to make a proper segment on this cube with my thoughts on it. However, after just a little bit of break-in, I instantly started maining this cube. So I actually used this cube to compete at all 4 rounds of my last official competition, and I got some pretty good results in 3 of the rounds, not so great in the final round. However, I was really tired at the end of it and overall just wasn't solving well, so it wasn't really the cube's fault. Anyways, back to the cube. It's actually really good. As I mentioned earlier, I've been using it as my main exclusively since I got it, and overall it's been giving me great results at home. If you guys would like to see some of my official solves on this puzzle, I'll link it in a card somewhere up here. But essentially, I really enjoy the feeling and speed of this puzzle. I really enjoy its feeling being really smooth and soft overall, and the speed of it is really nice while not being too uncontrollable, and overall it just feels really reliable. However, the reason I'm not actually finishing up my review on this puzzle is because of this. This is a Cosmic WR M V9 3x3. Now I actually have a really fun idea with this puzzle at my next official competition, and you guys will find out in the next video. But essentially, I just wanted to get my review on the YS3M out kind of quickly so that I could start working on the WR M V9. And instead of, trying out the WR M V9 and then having my thoughts change on the YS3M, I didn't really want that to happen. I just wanted to instead upload a video on the YS3M afresh without trying the WR M V9. And eventually, once I do try out this puzzle, maybe I could make a quick comparison video between the WR M V9 and the YS3M and see how that goes. But yeah, for now, overall thoughts on the YS3M, it's really good. Really stable, reliable, great feeling and great speed overall. At this very given moment, I'd say the YS3M is my current main 3x3. However, again, that could change at any time once I try out the Weilong WR M V9. Again, I will be trying it out at my next official competition this weekend with a really fun idea. So all I can say is stay tuned for that. I really hope you guys like it. Anyways, yeah, I think that pretty much wraps up my video on the YS3M Cosmic Setup UV coated ball core version. I don't even know at this point. And yeah, thanks a lot for watching this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed, and goodbye.